Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of Leadership Power Paradigms. This is Bill Thomas, your host and presenter for today's session. As is our custom and tradition, we will wait just a few more moments for others to join us. And as that's happening, I'll put up another thing here. And while we're waiting for that, I'll just look at the room and see that we are just about ready to begin our slide presentation. And if you give me a quick second, I will say hello and welcome to this episode of Leadership Power Paradigms webinars. This is Bill Thomas, your host and presenter for today. And I wonder if you ever think about leadership as a series of long-term, spatially expansive, undefinable yet highly specific projects which try to address a wide and very large spectrum of problematic challenges, urgent issues, and far-ranging possibilities. If you do wonder about leadership the same way as many other leaders think about it, you'll want to use the next 14 or so minutes and learn more about a tool that I call your daily leadership agenda. Your agenda, which usually includes its list of items and ordered instructions, must help you position or fix your actions on reaching tangible or meaningful outcomes and goals. Your agenda priorities can transform your higher purposes and idealistic principles into concrete, measurable results, and every agenda should provide leaders with the means to make every activity, decision, and encounter effectively powerful. More and more scientists in the fields of biology, physics, psychology, sociology, genetics, and many other fields are beginning to accept the fact that information is an algorithmic form of energy which plays crucial roles in the formations, structures, differentiations, orderings, evolutionary forces, and greater complexities. In a word, your leadership agenda is your algorithmic information processing system that helps you construct material systems which are born from the living systems and conceived through the mental systems and based upon the belief systems which are embraced by yourself and all the stakeholders of your organization or community. Every human community, enterprise, organization, and team or group is a living ecosystem which operates within and against a larger or broader environment of social, physical, biological, and cosmological forces and factors. Your leadership agenda provides you with the power, ability, strengths, talents, and insights to make inroads and pathways to significant outcomes, to produce improvements inside and outside your boundaries, and to help you shape innovations on converging or diverging waves of opportunities. Because this force of entropy dissolves, dissipates, destroys, or erodes any form of organization, your leadership agenda needs to be based upon and construct stronger foundations of the highest possible principles you can use. These 7 forms of higher level principles can serve your agenda's needs reliably and well. In a nutshell, these 7 principles provide you with the most meaningful, revealing, and authentically honest perspectives on your realities, intentions, and opportunities. John Maxwell is one of the most respected leadership educators, and entrepreneurs in the world. He has written numerous books, given hundreds of speeches, conducted tons of workshops and seminars, and provided advice and counsel for all types of leaders throughout the world. Professor Michael Porter is considered to be one of the most knowledgeable people in the world on the subject of strategy, and he is also a leading expert in the field of management sciences. And Dr. Tom Peters is a world class consultant to top managers and leaders in Silicon Valley, as well as in the business, governmental, community service, healthcare, and other sectors of our global economy. Even though these six problem areas seem to be self defeating attitudes and behaviors, any leader can easily and confidently overcome these barriers to success when they embrace and apply the priority making, results producing, and power boosting tool called the Leader's Daily Agenda, because that tool provides the leader with the discipline criteria required for taking specific, positive, and highly productive actions. Because your daily leadership agenda gives you the ability, the strength, and the insights you need to work on these two essential tasks that only leaders are responsible for performing, leaders must always focus their attention on evaluating performances, and you also have to make every effort to empower your human capital. Your agenda helps you pursue and attain the goals and objectives of the primary missions behind your leadership adventure. In short, your leadership actions should be directed towards supporting, achieving, and creating some ideal conceptuality, visionary reality, intentional strategy, agenda priority, or entrepreneurial opportunity. To empower your human capital, you need to understand that there are four discrete domains or spheres or set of elements limiting our knowledge, influence, or activities which are involved in any discussions of human capital. They are composed of 1. Attributes, how we qualify, portray, or associate the objectives of our actions, including our actions on, which are physical, our actions with, which are intellectual or mental, our actions for, which are spiritual or emotional, and our actions towards, which are developmental. Number 2, assets come in the forms of abilities and structures of the tangible or intangible properties, advantages, and value that every person can and does contribute to the world. Number 3, resources, which include the tools, supply, and support sources of human beings that need maintenance, development, sustenance, replenishment, and supervision. And finally, 4, impacts. How much or where humans affect themselves, their environment, their world, and universe, such as fields of focus, which are the reasons or motivations for acting, uh, and capacity, which acts which endow us with the capability, competence, potential, quality, and value. Actually, your leadership agenda can, should, and does support all 9 of Volkmann's 9 top leadership behaviors, because your agenda is filled with energy enriching information, guidance, knowledge, and understanding or wisdom. Your agenda supplies you with the information that it fuels your enthusiasm, it highlights your most meaningful and vital results, and your agenda indicates those future oriented, forward looking attractors, as well as reminding you of those potential pitfalls you or others have experienced in your past. Because your leadership agenda provides you with directions and directed action steps, a process and a structure to follow towards addressing your major priorities and attaining your intended objectives, and supplies you with diagnostic criteria for using relational methods such as observations, questionnaires, interviews, cross tabulations, correlations, factor analysis, and other ecological research methodologies. What are you doing about your organization's ability to develop its capacity for change or create better, more optimized systems or improve operational excellence or strengthen processes that permit superior performances or overcome barriers to higher employee accomplishments or deliver outstanding value-added services and products to all your internal and external clients and partners? Every day, every leader follows an agenda of actions, behaviors, and intentions which that leader hopes will help effectively achieve the strategic objectives of her or his organization. However, the most reliable forms of leadership agendas are those which can be seen, discussed, and altered or adapted to meet the changing challenges of your leadership and organizational priorities. When your leadership agenda is not clearly defined or it's uncertain due to a lack of informationally charged energy, your confidence and authentic enthusiasm will never inspire your followers, and you will fail to realize the results, desired ideals, and realities that you envisioned and dreamt of for the present or for your future. This ends today's lesson. Now, as you're looking at this agenda for our legendary Leadership Power Tutorials and Coaching Monthly Performance Improvement Support Program, uh, you might notice that item number 4 here is Build Leadership Agendas. And I would encourage you to go to the page that's indicated there at the bottom of the slide. That's www.1-im.com/LPP-legends. That's 1-im.com/LPP-legends. And if you look on the right hand side of your page here, or right hand side of your screen, you'll also see a little graphic there, and that if you click on the button that says enroll and get started now, it will take you to the page which explains and describes all of the features and other services that you get in this program. And you'll also, when you get to the agenda part, which is exactly the same 9 agenda items, look at item number 4 and put your cursor over it and click on it, and it will take you to another page, which is a sort of a mini program, if you will, which is designed to help you to build leadership agendas, to build your own unique, specially crafted or customized leadership agenda. And every leadership agenda is and should be unique to the leader, but you'll find that it's relatively simple to do. And I provide a service where I also do one-on-one coaching with you, as well as there's video tutorials. There's a couple of webinar workshops that I do as well as part of that program, and that you can participate in. And also, there are the actual agenda mind maps, which you can construct for yourself and sort of follow the bouncing ball, if you will. And I think you'll find that to be very helpful as a program to help you to build your own leadership agenda. Now, of course, I've been talking here, and I just wanted to make sure that I also share the uh, the two the two bonus gifts that you get for attending this webinar, as well as for those of you who also, if you're looking at the replay recording, well, of course, you can also take advantage of them too. Just look on the right-hand side of your screen in your chat area, and you'll see the two bonus gifts, one of which is an infographic called the 5 Leadership Uplifter Tasks. And I would strongly urge you to download it, to print it out, to put it on your desk, and then follow it and use it every single day for every single leadership action. And you will find that your leadership performances become far more powerful in many respects. And at the same time, you'll see a level of excellence in your leadership, because those are the 5 essential tasks that every leader has to perform every day for literally every action that they take. And then, of course, you also get the 8-page Words with Wisdom edition, and that one is entitled The Rainbow Moment of Black Elk. That also is a PDF document. The infographic is a PDF document, so it can be easily read and reviewed and printed out on just about any type of computing device. Even I think some of the mobiles as well are able to read PDF documents. In fact, everything is able to read PDF documents. That's the whole purpose of that format. But anyway, and and that's 8 pages. The Words with Wisdom is 8 pages. The infographic is just simply 1 page, of course, because it is designed to be something that you can put in a frame or something and just put on your desk and keep it in front of you. So as you're going through your day, you use those tasks. Anyway, so I hope you enjoy those 2 bonus gifts for yourself. And also, I would strongly urge you to enroll and get started now, to click on that button over there. And that way, at least you can see what a world-class leadership education program should be like. And I think you'll find it extremely helpful as well. Many other people have as well. So anyway, I'm just looking at at the comment areas. I don't see any comments from anyone, but I will say this. If you are watching the replay recording, I encourage you to use the question area. All you need to do is to type in your question, hit the submit button. It will automatically be emailed to me, and I will respond back to you. I always do. And also, the other part about that question box is, if you would like to actually ask me a question or discuss answers or some of the ideas about leadership that you would like further clarification on, or whatever, all you need to do, if you're located in Canada or in the United States, simply include your phone number in your question. And when you send it off, then of course I'll have your phone number. I'll already have your name, and I'll have your email address anyway. But, just give me your phone number, and that way I can call you back and say, hey, listen, these are some of the things that I was thinking about to answer your question, and or discuss the ideas that you had or comments that you had. And also, if you are located outside of the United States or outside of the country of Canada, then please include your Skype ID. All right, that's your Skype ID, and I will Skype call you, and then we can have a nice conversation, and you might even get a couple of free papers or ebooks from me, because that's the beauty of Skype, is you can use the chat area of the Skype program, and I can upload documents and images and books, little books or reports, etc. And we can also type. I can even type in some things that you can copy and paste into your own record, etc. So love Skype. We love Skype. We love using Skype. And so if you have Skype and you're located outside of the US or Canada, please include your Skype ID. If you're located inside of Canada or the US, well, of course, you can use Skype too. I mean, there's no limit on that, right? So, anyway, I don't see any further comments or questions at this point in time. So, I'm going to say thank you so much for joining us today. And I hope you enjoyed this episode of our Leadership Power Paradigms. This is Bill Thomas wishing you all the very best success in your leadership endeavors. God bless you and Godspeed to you. Take care.